It's been 28 years since Michael Williams stepped out of the University of Florida, and his career has been one fantastic ride.
Michael, you ready?
Ready.
Ready. Hit it.
Warning. Warning.
Whoa!
Not bad at all for the son of a career naval carrier aviator. Not bad at all. Michael's dreams and talents ultimately flew in a different direction, of course, even when he worked as a young cowboy. And later, as a 70s fashion trendsetter, Michael was drawn to news of the world around him and journalists who covered that news.
That's the way it is. Friday, July 31st, 1970.
He grew up watching Walter Cronkite, and living in Key West in the mid-70s, Miami broadcasting legends captured his imagination.
The Ralph Rennick Report.
Michael went on to Gainesville and earned his Gator degree in June of 1980. 2 days and a bus ride later, he began his professional career as a dapper reporter for WTVX in Fort Pierce, earning $175 a week. This is Michael's first stand-up.
The rain we had today is a good and welcome start for growers hoping for an end to this long dry spell. But it is going to have to continue, or more trees are going to end up like this one, useless as far as next year's market crop is concerned. Michael Williams, X34 News, Fort Pierce.
The hair too much, the glasses too big, the station-mandated orange jacket too bright, and the writing occasionally a bit too breathless.
One person says Altman is a tyrannical despot, and another says he runs this park like a Gestapo camp.
But it was a start and great fun.
It will literally be a procession of one-night stands from one city to another. Apparently, though, there's no problem arranging snack time.
In 1982, WCPO in Cincinnati came calling, and Michael headed to Ohio. He ditched that orange jacket, the glasses, and got his first introduction to live reporting.
I'm standing inside City Solicitor Richard Castellini's office here in City Hall.
As viewers and producers would come to learn, Michael loved to explain and explain and explain.
Castellini here, Deputy City Manager Michael Bierman.
The stories were getting a little bigger, too, and the horizon kept expanding.
Many of them say they'll never step foot on the island of Grenada again.
In 1984, it was back to Florida and Miami at WSVN TV.
After that audio tape was played, the Metro Fire Chief stressed that
Michael hit the air his first day on the new job when the reporter he'd tagged along with was called away. It was the beginning of a whirlwind pace in more ways than one.
it is still another 8 to perhaps 10 or even 12 hours before the full impact of Hurricane Gilbert will be felt here. Steve, we are really getting hammered now. The picture tells the whole story here. Hugo is gone now.
Chasing hurricanes became regular duty over the next 2 decades. So did landing on countless other big stories with his Miami colleague.
Michael Williams is over there. Michael?
Well, Patrick, the pep talk around here,
The career Michael had dreamed of was rising, in some cases sinking to new depths.
Latest artificial reef in South Florida.
In 1993, Michael was hired away by WTVJ. It was a time when international events close to home shaped much of the coverage of Miami television news.
certainly did. It was interesting today.
For years, Haitians have cowered at the approach of heavy-handed frat party members.
Fidel Castro saying last week he will unleash another Mariel in South Florida.
But a slap by the Pope against the Cuban system under Fidel.
Helping record history one take at a time.
3 months ago, many of these same people attending this papal mass were on the streets of Santa Clara.
Michael has always counted himself lucky to be a journalist, working alongside people who've become lifelong friends.
Twin sentinels of the Manhattan skyline, now reduced to a mangled pile of steel and concrete.
In the darkest times and in the brightest. From safari documentaries in South Africa to a 2-year stint as a Washington-based national reporter for NBC News Channel.
Reporting live at the White House, I'm Michael Williams.
And then a return home and fresh travels into places like Panama. Michael's looking forward to new opportunities ahead. It truly has been one heck of a ride, and the best part of all is the wonderful wife and 3 daughters he's been able to share it with.
A Father's Day washout.
For parts of South Florida.
For parts of
South Florida.
South Florida.
And I'm a monkey.
And I'm a monkey.
That's right.
Hey!
Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Having Jose make $500,000 a year introducing my minute 15, that's my career.